Hey guys, Pup Amp here in the Mr. S Leather store, and today I want to talk about straitjackets. Here at Mr. S Leather, we pride ourselves for making some of the most comfortable, versatile, and effective straitjackets around. So pull up your sleeves and get ready for the Vector padded bondage sleeves here at Mr. S. The Vector padded bondage sleeves are an ingenious design that gives you multiple positions. The first of which is a straitjacket-like position that's similar to our Vector, the second of which an arms down like sleepsack position, giving you all that versatility with a more open feeling and a more affordable price. The sleeves themselves come with a bulldog-like harness that slips over the head nice and easy, and two sleeves with soft and secure diagonal padding down the side made of complete leather. 4 long belts, 2 short belts, 1 buckle pinion, and 1 long pinion strap. Altogether, that's 8 straps to get a fully secure, comfortable, and completely adjustable fit. And bear with me, it may seem like a pair of sleeves, but this is a very functional, very versatile straitjacket. It helps with overheating, it leaves your sub completely open, but don't just take my word for it. Let's show you the first position, which is the straitjacket. Now, we've already got this over his head. He's wearing it just like a bulldog. We're gonna turn him around and buckle it up in the back. Taking both those straps, going underneath our sleeves and pulling it nice and tight. From here, we're going to slip the arms into the sleeves themselves and make sure we pull up nice and tight, one and then the other. And in the back, we're going to leave these straps nice and loose for this step so that we can get this all the way up his arm, and he has full range of motion all the way to the front when he hugs himself. And once those are all the way up, we're going to bring him to the front and have him hug himself, making sure those lay nice and flat, just like that. And come to the back, where we're going to take the 2 ends of the sleeves, take our pinion strap, and slide those into the end buckles, leaving it again slightly loose, as we can always tighten it up more at the end. And there you have it. We have a nice traditional straitjacket feel that leaves him super open. I can still get to those nipples, and he's completely helpless. But we still have a few more straps, and I want to show you how to use those properly. From there, we're going to take one of our short belts and run it up between the body and the straitjacket, and then come to the front and lock those 2 arms together, making it nice and tight. It's going to lock these arms together, and it's also going to give us a nice leash that we can control them with. And once those are locked together, you'll see that he still has a little bit of wiggle room. So we're going to take our long belts and run those up through the sides here and through the D-ring on the side, pulling it nice and tight. And you'll see this isn't going to be doing too much for his mobility just yet. And taking one more long belt, we're going to repeat the process going between the body and the straitjacket. Belt first, and going through that side D-ring, pulling it nice and tight. With those 2 belts hanging, we're going to grab our pinion buckle strap and turn our sub around, and then connect them. What this is going to do is going to take these 2 ends, strap them together, pull his chest back, and leave him nice and secure. Tightening as you go, making sure you get it right in the middle. And with that last buckle, his arms are totally immobile. He's in a nice, secure straitjacket, and there's no escape. But if you're looking for longer term bondage, the second position might be better for you. Let's show you how to do that. For the second position, we're going to start the same way we did with the first, with the bulldog in place, sleeves pulled all the way up, but the big difference is we don't want any slack in the back here. We're going to pull these as tight as we can. 1, and then 2. Making sure that his arms can still go down to his sides, as this is just like a sleep sack. And here's where it gets a little interesting. We're going to go ahead and buckle down his arms to his sides, and we're going to start with our short strap down at the very bottom of the sleeve. Starting on this side here, we're going to take our short belt, run it through 1 D-ring, around the leg, through that second D-ring, and then pulling it tight, nice and secure. From here, we're going to take a long belt and go up to this next set of D-rings. Again, running through, around, making sure that belt stays flat, through the buckle, and pulling it tight. Going all the way to the top, taking another long belt, we're going to run it through that top D-ring, under the arm, and then through this keeper here near the chest. Bringing it around, keeping it flat, and then pulling it tight. just like so. From there, we're going to repeat the same 3 straps on the other side of the body and then turn them around and back and show you what we're going to do with that 3rd D-ring down. Taking our last 2 straps, our pinion straps, we're going to connect them and make a nice long belt that we're going to put through that 3rd D-ring from the bottom in back here. Running our belt through one end, through the other, and then we're going to bring the pinions together and lock those elbows as tight as we can get them together. Tightening from both sides, making sure he's nice and secure. And that completes our signature arms down position for the Vector bondage sleeves. He's good to go, he's locked in place, and he's ready for some nice long-term bondage. And that is the Vector padded bondage sleeves here at Mr. S Leather, available online or in the store. I'm Pup Amp, and I've got something to get to. Bye.